Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping to tune in on my channel. It has been a while since I have posted a video. I apologize. I really want to build up my tribe on YouTube. I'm looking for my tribe, high vibers, people that are healing, that are growing, and so yeah, I do want to make sure that I get on here and do a little bit more than what I'm doing. I do a lot more on Facebook, so if you guys that have been following want to watch me there, please go to Facebook and check out Fees Fillings. I've been doing some lives there, selling some crystals, jewelry, sharing just information, of course, pulling cards. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards tonight just because, I don't know, I'm in this amazing mood. I really wanted to go to a co-worker's birthday party. However, some things happened and I need to stay in tonight. So I'm still going to be vibing and having a good time inside the house. So one of the things that I wanted to do personally for myself was pull some cards. I have a few new decks that I picked up when I was in South Carolina. And one of the decks I'm really excited about. It's called Oracle of Visions. I just opened this one up not too long ago, and I haven't gone through all of the cards, but I have pulled some cards from it for a live video on Facebook. And then last night I decided to get another feel for them and pull some cards for myself. And the cards are beautiful. Like I just want to show y'all some of them. Like the graphics on it is just, I'm just going to pull random ones out. The graphics on it is just gorgeous. And so, yeah, I'm excited about this deck because there was a card that I ran into in particular. And I got several different things from it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the book. I'm going to go ahead and read exactly what the book says, so that I can, just fill out everything along with what the actual message from the book says. And I don't know, I was still kind of like back and forth. The hardest thing for me is reading for myself. I can read for a stranger, no problem. But when I have my own emotion in it, if it's about me, of course, ego wants to pop in. So, yeah. So I asked for clarity on the card, and I'll be damned, the next card that I got literally had the picture of the card that I was asking for more information on. So this deck is pretty dope, and of course, Spirit is dope. God just moves in miraculous, mysterious ways, and I give thanks because if it's not like we can call on the telephone and be like, hey God, this is what's going on, and I know you've been trying to help me out because I've been praying but I can't really hear you. So boom, these are awesome, right? So yeah, I just want to go ahead and share with you guys because the pictures are amazing and the messages are really beautiful, and for me the messages were right on time. Welcome into my sacred space. I do want you to know that I have already done a prayer and cleansed, and we are ready to pull. And I am also praying that my ego is removed and my energy from the cards are removed, so that whoever is watching this will get the message that they need. And just to put out there is no such thing as time when it comes to God wanting to deliver messages. That God will send a message to you that was done from like 3 years ago, and it's exactly what you need to hear. So don't worry about times. I'm not even putting time frames on my videos or whatever. When you hear it, this message is for you. Take what resonates with you. Don't try to force nothing and make it fit. It's all in guidance, right? So whatever you hear, you always go and pray about and ask God, hey, is that my sign? Whoever's watching, I do hope you follow on Facebook, because I am going crystal shopping tomorrow. That is one of my favorite things to do. The woman that I purchased from, she lives on top of some Indian reservation land. And she's also a shaman, Reiki master. She's pretty dope. So, of course, you know, the energy at her house is amazing. She has a lot of land, beautiful gardens, fairies out in her backyard. She has a lot of good stuff going on. So, this picture is beautiful. I'm going to find the book because, oh, I'm looking at this time. I'm looking at her, all this gold in this picture. Something about her eyes, though. But I'm gonna go to the book because I don't want to miss anything. This card is about time life. Time is a figure 8. At its center, the city of deja vu. Time, the ultimate thief, gradually takes from us and never gives back. A hooded priestess holds out her hand, offering us a lifetime in the form of an hourglass. Its shape suggests a cylindrical nature that might simply rotate and start afresh. In smaller issues, that may be true. And indeed, the larger sense of the hourglass is simply an illusion. In truth, such perceived patterns are merely detours along our journeys. Here we see that the golden sand does not merely fall to be recollected, but escapes, and eventually the glass will be empty. Time is a commodity that is never really ours, but merely something we have use of for a given period. The only way to ensure the balance in our favor is for us to use our allotted time fully before it is taken from us. Live every day, hour, and minute to its fullest. So, with this card is symbolizing not taking advantage of life, not wasting your time, not sitting back, holding back, not fulfilling goals, not fulfilling desires and fantasies, not spending time and expressing the love, the any emotions, good or bad. You know, sometimes when people do things to us, we don't communicate fully and say, hey, that hurt me, or, you know, hey, you know, I don't think you understood me, or whatever. But whatever the message is for you in your case, it is telling you that it's time to wake up. It's time to live. It's time to do whatever it is you said that you came here to do, because to wake up each and every day is a gift. We do not know when our time will be up, so whatever it is that is holding you back, let it go. Live your life. Live out your dreams. Live out your fantasies. And enjoy the people that you have around you, because time is not promised. Time is an illusion. And at any given moment, God may say, okay, your lesson is up. It's time to come back home. It's time for us to talk, reconvene, reincarnate, whatever it is for yourself. But time is precious. Do not waste it. This next picture is beautiful. She's sitting here naked, raw, vulnerable. She's also sitting with this sculpture of a picture of a man hanging from it. But there's also a monkey, and the monkey has this thread around his wrist, and she's holding it around her finger. And yet I also see this apple and the snake, the forbidden fruit. And so yeah, this looks like some might be some messy little love something going on. So yeah, let's see what the book has to say about this, and let's see what we pick up from that. Contemplation, analysis, awareness. Man is the only animal for whom his own existence is a problem which he has to solve. While we share common traits with all other living entities and are indeed linked to them in so many ways, our humanity is probably best defined by our awareness of ourselves. We alone can look up at the sky and contemplate our role in the universe. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capability of rational thought beyond survival and procreation. We alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Our consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and question. More than any other living entities, we have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future, and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. So, this card I'm feeling a few different things, but the main thing I'm feeling in love is contemplating on moving, contemplating on other options, contemplating on the freedom from moving forward or having a different choice. I feel like, maybe someone is sitting around thinking, hey, this relationship isn't really, what I thought it would be. Maybe I would be more inspired, encouraged, motivated if I was to be with this mate, or if I was to go and do that. Pretty much everything is an illusion. And whatever it is you want, you can have, right? But it does take some effort. It takes some sort of movement. We can't just pray and ask for everything to come without any type of work, any type of action, right? If God's going to give you something, he's going to tell you, well, I need you to go here. And then when you go here, you might run into someone that has some other offer, some other possibility. But when I think back to this other card that we had got before contemplation and analysis, we had this card about time running out, right? So time not being promised. So if you sit back and you think and contemplate for too long, time might be up. So whatever it is, whether it's love, work, finance, or whatever, I really feel like we're leaning towards love now. But whatever options, whatever fantasies, whatever wishes, desires you want to fulfill, keep in mind that tomorrow is not promised. You don't want to sit and be in your head too long, because everything is an illusion. So you might as well go ahead and manifest whatever your truest heart's desire is, right? We don't want to sit around stuck on burdens and problems, or whatever else. Yeah. Can't be concerned about what possibly can't happen, or what possibly could happen. The thing of it is taking action. Let's move. Do whatever it is your heart is calling you to do. This other card, this is an interesting card because it looks more so like fantasy coming to life, because there's a picture of a horse, carousel horse, inside of a glass ball with these two dolls sitting right below it, and the glass is shattering. It's like the glass carousel horse is coming to life, right? Like a transformational thing, almost like a reborn again. Poof, reminds me of those movies you watch. It's a toy or a figment, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah. This is perfect. This is perfect. This card right here, I want y'all to check that out. Breaking free, chasing a dream. Okay. Okay. So this is about leaving a relationship to go follow some dreams, right? We sitting around with somebody that's not motivating and encouraging. So this breaking free, chasing a dream. A horse is the projection of people's dreams about themselves. Strong, powerful, beautiful, and it has the capability of giving us escape from our mundane existence. Finally breaking free, a real horse embodying a true inner spirit escapes from the carnival shell, which represented his existence up until this point. The constant repetition finally ends as he soars through his glass confinement. His escape and transformation is witnessed with awe and incredibility, but also with envy by those he leaves behind. This card represents the numbing routine of the daily life. For example, the mindless repetition of the morning commute. What might be comforting familiarity to some can become claustrophobic, choking of our inner spirit. We occasionally escape through dreams of what might be, but at some point we may act upon them to the amazement of others. So, this card definitely follows suit with the other cards. And it is about stop sitting around being in your head, thinking about it, contemplating, analyzing about it, and just do it. Just do it. Break free from the everyday routine. That everyday routine that you are living is smothering you at this point. And it's time to stop it. It's time to give it up. It's time to move on. So, yeah. Let's go through this transformation. Let's go ahead and take that leap. Go ahead and do whatever it is that your soul is being called to do, because at the end of the day, if you're going to sit around and you're not going to pursue your destiny or do whatever it is God is calling you to do, guess what? Why are you here? So, yeah, that's your message. God is pretty much letting you know that time is an illusion. Time is not promised. And basically, you have time here to fulfill something. You have time here because there's a greater purpose for you to be doing. You have time here because there are things that you need to fulfill. You have time here because God is expecting you to do his will through him. So if you are not going to move, if you are not going to do what it is that God has called upon your soul, your heart, your whole entire existence to do, please know that time is an illusion. You were sent here for great things. You were sent here for something way bigger than what you are doing on your day-to-day life. It is time to get off your ass. Stop talking about it. Stop being uncomfortable when people ask, what are you doing with yourself? Because you know that you've been called to do something more than what you're sitting around doing, but yet you think you have so much time. God decides. And he's offering you everything. He is offering you that moment for you to transform and for you to just take that leap that is going to inspire everyone. They're going to wonder how you went from just sitting doing that day-to-day routine to being this glorious, marvelous, beautiful, glowing, shining star. It is time for you to be that horse. It is time for you to transform. Stop sitting in a confinement. You are meant for more. I don't even have to pull any more cards because whoever this message is for, you know this is your message. You feel it. You feel it. Give thanks for each and every day that you wake up, that you have not been taking a step closer and closer to your purpose, because I promise you that is a gift. Time is an illusion. Your existence is for a greater purpose. God instilled so many beautiful, wonderful, great gifts inside of you, and He is telling you it is time for you to share them. Fulfill your destiny. I'm going to go ahead and just end that there. And like I said, I want you guys to please check me out on Facebook. I have an Instagram, but I really don't fool with Instagram like that. Why? Because I'm a little older and I don't really know how to operate it. It don't really flow like that for me. So I just flow with what's going to flow with me. So until I learn how to really work all that out, please check me out on Facebook at Fees Fillings. Please check out my website if you would like to book a personal reading. Please hit me up through there, through feesfillings.com. I'll talk to you guys later. You are so beautiful, loved, and blessed. Good night.